everybody. I'm Andy.
And I'm Adam.
I think you probably already know that at this point. We're going to play some music for you and talk about things and enjoy a moment of fun. Yeah. Thanks again, Kevin, for letting us do this here. Big props to Mega Turco and all the effort he's putting in to record a lot of the live music here on our local scene. So hopefully when things go back to normal post-COVID, be seeing a lot more of that too. Cool. You want to start off with that one we were doing before? number 41 by Dave Matthews Band. Figured it'd be appropriate to play with Melissa's nice blanket here behind us, but also one of my favorite songs of all time and one of my favorite bands of all time too. Cool, so I'm going to play a couple of originals and then we're going to jam out to some fun tunes. But before we get into that, and maybe I'll explain to you guys sort of what some of those songs are about too, let's turn the camera on Mr. Adam instead. Adam, I know you've been working on your own solo album. A lot of our friends are excited. It's like waiting for presents on Christmas morning for a lot of us to see what it's all about. So if you want, take a minute here and sort of tell everyone that may have heard or people that don't know yet, about your new album.
Sure. So I've been working on my own metal album actually for a long time now. It's probably been a little over a year. And I'm probably about 95% done with it. But basically it started off as just an idea. Like I had just gotten a new laptop with like all these new recording softwares and like free plugins and whatnot just because of my situation. And I decided, hey, like why not just give this a shot? I know a lot of guys who like the same style of music will just kind of sit down, program like drums and bass and play guitar to it. And so I figured, hey, that'd be kind of cool. So it kind of just caught on. And after a while for school, my capstone project for my senior year was coming up. And I figured, hey, I've got like 4 of these kind of rough draft songs done. And I was like, all right, well, I'll take these 4 and maybe make it like 8. And so basically for my project, I was like, all right, I'm going to do what I did, but now I'm going to do it again and put together this collection of songs and then try to learn how to mix and master. It's something I'd never done before. And basically the project submission came around and I submitted what I had, but I wasn't super satisfied with it. So I've kind of taken it a little bit beyond that and decided to record my own vocals, decided to get a little further into the mixing and mastering aspect of it, and basically just see where it goes from there. And I'm kind of really, really close to being done now. Like I'm like I said, 95% done. And the album should be out probably in 2 months. Hopefully sooner, maybe a little after, but 2 months is kind of the projectile right now.
So maybe it will be like Christmas morning and we can get it around Christmas time.
Maybe so. it might actually just come out right around Christmas.
Ladies and gentlemen, you know what to buy for a gift for yourselves and for your friends too. So cool. Let's go into the next one. This is one of the most recent songs I've written. I've been working on it for a little while. It's an interesting song. It's sort of satirical a little bit. It's kind of about the process in life of working on yourself and trying to become a better person, and how difficult, maybe impossible, and sometimes unrealistic that might be. I think everybody should always try to better themselves, but they should also always remember that they should be themselves too. So that's kind of what this song is about. Build ourselves into something new. There's no limit, so they say, for a better life and a brand new way. say keep your friends close and your enemies closer. What they don't say is you're your own worst enemy. Dream it every day. There will come a time for your brand new way. I'll be waiting for you, my friend, at the end of the line. Something brand new and a fresh new mind. Dream it every day for a better life and a brand new way. You.
Oh yeah.
Great.
Cool.
Sounds great.
Thanks. Yeah, I haven't really played that a whole lot for the Friends yet, so that's kind of new for me. I don't know. I like it. I found in the last few months, maybe probably since February, March time, sort of. I've always played guitar and sang a little bit, never been that great at either. I tend to compare myself to people like Adam. And a lot of my friends, who most of you guys know, are musicians too. And I sort of made the decision, I'm just going to start playing and writing some stuff. And one thing after another kind of has come together a bit, and my friends really enjoy it. And I hope, my friends that are out there on the internet do too. It's been a really good process during the pandemic. And, while we all had a lot of time on our hands and the world is sort of in such a volatile and fragile place, to spend some time sort of self-reflecting on myself and some of the things, that I've been through in the last few years and this year especially. And I've found that the best way to sort of express that and to help myself heal and a lot of that has been writing. And then writing turned into, hey, maybe these would be good song lyrics. And then from there I just picked up the guitar and was like, okay, I guess I'll just figure it out from there. So it's been great. I've enjoyed it, and it seems like, my friends have too.
Preach, man.
Thanks, guys. This next tune is called The Warrior Poet. I wrote this on Katie Marchetti's birthday while we were all hanging out inside. And it's a fun song to play, and it's a song that's sort of about myself. So here goes nothing. You could walk 10,000 miles life that can get very grim. Bad side of good is a life of sin. If you manage to get yourself in his ocean, what a beautiful swim. He's the warrior poet with a heart of gold. Soul the size of an ocean with a heart of gold. The warrior poet with a heart of gold. Soul the size of an ocean with a heart of gold. With a heart of gold. Sweet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Adam,
Yes.
thank you for doing this with me.
My pleasure.
I appreciate
Thanks
it.
for inviting me, dude.
I'm very lucky. I'm gonna gas my friends up as I always do. I'm very lucky in this life to have met you, my friend, and I feel blessed, honestly.
Same to you, my man.
Random meetings with people that you realize pretty quickly you should stick around with. So it's been a pleasure watching you guys grow as musicians, as human beings. I'm like, I feel like an older brother a lot of times to you guys, and it's just such a blast. Like every time I get to see you guys play, to see you guys sort of develop more, and then go back to some of the stuff that you guys originally wrote, and sort of like throw in new variations of that too. And it's just like every time I see One Time Weekend play, and I think this is the case for a lot of us, is like that's the best time. That's the best I've ever seen them.
Thanks,
And
dude. That's like one of the best compliments we could ever get.
if you
really.
keep on that path, I mean, the sky's the limit. So.
Yeah. Well, thank you to you, Andy. You've been a tremendous, tremendous help for us, and it's always such a pleasure to come and jam with you or to just fucking hang out. It's
Thanks,
awesome.
man. I appreciate it. Are you guys, obviously the pandemic has been weird for the music industry on all sides. Musicians, promoters, fans, all of us obviously have been thrown in a awkward situation where we don't have one of our favorite things to do regularly, but One Time has been playing a couple shows here and there, I know that, and some private events, stuff like that. Have you guys been getting together and like keeping up with rehearsal, and do you guys have like plans for new music or anything that anyone out there can sort of look forward to?
Yeah, for sure. I mean, so in the handful of like public and private shows that we've played, we've had about 4 to 5 new songs, whether they be covers or originals. And like you mentioned, like the pandemic's not been easy for anyone, let alone people in the music industry. But like, we took a hiatus for 2.5 months, and then got back together, and immediately it was like, oh my god, that was like the longest we've ever been apart from each other. And then we just started writing original music, and we were rehearsing all the time. Things have kind of eased up a bit on the rehearsal aspect, but we're still coming out with new material and covers. And we're just right now trying to figure out what we're gonna do in the winter. You know, because the public events thing is gonna be really really tough when it's gonna be 20 degrees outside.
Well, Phase 3 is happening October 8th, which is in a week or so, a few days from here.
Which makes Halloween a little easier.
Yeah, and venues, we'll see what happens with spikes in cases or whatever, but ladies and gentlemen, Phase 3, venues are going to be opening back up to 50% capacity.
What?
Ooh.
Yep, and I think that that's a huge opportunity for what people want to call low-hanging fruit when they work at venues, is instead of having like the big, multi-$1,000 bands come in, and you have to sell out, and even at sellout, you're breaking even, and then you need to do well on bar sales and stuff like that to actually turn a profit. I think that there's going to be a huge opportunity for musicians and bands, like yourself, to be able to play at some of the venues maybe that you aren't normally able to, because they're only able to put half the amount of people.
Right.
So keep your eyes out. There's a lot of plans in the work now. That was sort of some crumbles of foreshadowing for everyone. Cool. I guess I'll play my song next.
2 more, right?
2 more tunes? Yeah. Okay, so should I tell everyone what it's about or play it first, Kevin? What do you think?
Do not tell them what it's about.
Okay.
Let's play it first.
Play it first. Sounds good. I saw something beautiful, portal to another world. It's the perfect moment in time. Standing there, right in front of me, something I could never believe. that song with Adam playing solo. Most of the songs I've written, I've been like, what would Adam sound like if I let him solo right here? So awesome, thank you.
That was great.
That song is about a person. It's the first song I've ever written.
Starts with a T.
It's just an interesting thing, and you know, I gotta give them a lot of thanks and gratitude for who they are as a person. They made me realize that I like to write poetry, and that I'm okay at it. And that's sort of spitball. You know, it's the first song I've ever really written. It took me a lot of time to do it. It was very much an emotional process, sort of putting it together. And then I played it for my friends, and now they sing every word to it. And
Facts.
I guess it's kind of catchy. So it's a funny thing when you write a song that sounds happy, and people don't realize it's actually you know, comes from a little bit of a sad place. But music is a lot like that, honestly.
I heard we have a good song coming up next.
Yes, we do. So the next tune is one that, oh man, this is fun. So I don't think I would have been able to have the confidence to like play in front of people. Like this is okay, even though I'm still nervous doing this, right?
Yeah.
But there's no one here. It's just Kevin and Melissa and yourself, and it's like those are my friends, and I can be as vulnerable as I want around them, and they don't care. They're still gonna be my best of friends. I give you guys a lot of credit because you played at after I played with you at Brian Messer's birthday party, which is the song we're gonna play next. Ian and Adam from One Time Weekend basically called me out on Facebook and requested that I play a song with them live at Parkville Market.
Yeah.
Shout out to Parkville Market. They're doing a lot of cool stuff over there. And I played that Beatles tune, and that was the first time I've ever like played in front of a live crowd like that. And there was a lot of people there.
Yeah.
And the entire day I was terrified. I woke up to the stage thinking like, oh cool, I'm gonna just like vomit on myself in front of 70 people. And then I got up there and I thought, you know what, I'm up here and I just kind of have to go for it. And it was awesome. It was so much fun.
You killed it too.
Oh, come on. But I got to give you a lot of credit and a lot of thanks, man, because I didn't know that I could do that. And you guys sort of have helped me a lot in the last, you know, since August, really pushed me along and be like, you know, do it. So
Yeah, never had a doubt.
Long way to go, Andy.
yeah, no doubt. Okay, this is a song by the Grateful Dead. And I'm going to dedicate this one to Katie Marchetti because she fucking loves it. And as much as I wish she was here right now, she is not, and that's okay. Okay, cool. Let's do it. That's first.
I was born in the desert, raised in a lion's den. I was born in the desert, raised in a lion's den. Oh, and my number one occupation is stealing women from their
That was fun.
That was cool.
Hell yeah, guys.
Cool.
Anything left to say?
Not really. Thanks for
Any
tuning
final-
in, everyone. This
yeah,
was fun.
that was a good time.
Yeah,
Thank you
guys.
guys. I hope you all enjoyed.
Awesome.
Thanks, Kev.
Thanks, Kev.
Later.